We are willing to sacrifice a lot of things on this channel, but 3 hours every single month watching TNA pay-per-views just as one sacrifice we are not willing to make. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling for your TNA sacrifice recap. Yes, it's not necessarily a review because we aren't really reviewing it because we did not waste the time to watch it. I wasn't aware when TNA rebooted and we agreed to cover TNA. I wasn't aware of a couple of things. A, I wasn't aware that they were going to have pay-per-views every single month. B, I wasn't aware the fucking product was going to be so fucking shit. And C, I don't need a C option. Option C, what are you going to do? You're going to cash in the Ultimate X, or are you going to X Division belt and challenge for the world title? No, here's my option C. I'm not watching TNA any longer. Option C, boom.
Yeah, that's my option C. I like it.
Austin Aries.
And as Creed once said, my sacrifice. This is my sacrifice watching TNA. Even talking about TNA is too much. Talking about TNA is far too much, guys. So, yeah, if you didn't like my singing in the review yesterday, go fuck yourself, because you know what? My singing was better than the show. See me trying to pretend. True. But see me trying to pretend, right, that them portraying Mustafa Ali is the next fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm supposed to accept that. I can't accept that, alright? I can't accept that. So let's go into the TNA recap results, because it should be some good shit, damn it. Talk about the TNA recap
well, first of all, we need to get into the prelim matches, the pre-show matches, yeah. Crazy Steve defeated Joe Hendry in 4 minutes to retain the TNA Digital Media Championship. Don't really care for Crazy Steve. I would have gave Joe Hendry a belt. I mean, why not? Joe Hendry, look, the Digital Championship seems like it's made for Joe Hendry. Pretty much all his entrances are social media entrances where he, edits videos and creates really, entertaining, funny shit. If there was ever a belt designed for somebody, I think it was this one right here, and I would have gave it to Joe Hendry, local hero.
I'd have gave it to Joe Hendry, but did they give it to Joe Hendry?
No, they kept it on Crazy Steve.
Crazy decision.
Crazy decision.
Crazy decision there.
You make me crazy.
Right, next match. Your singing's worse.
Speedball, Mike Bennett and Trent Seven defeated the Rascals in 7:59 on the pre-show.
That's a brilliant match. Wait, hold on. What was his name? Joe Hendry was on the pre-show?
Aye.
That's fucking bogging.
It is. First match of the night, opening contest, not on the pre-show. Nick Nemeth defeated Steve Macklin by pinfall in 14 minutes and 22 seconds to put an end, I'm assuming, or maybe just the beginning of their rivalry.
Immediately, I don't get this, right? Why is Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, whatever you want to call him, the guy in the Job Squad, Spirit Squad, why is he kicking off the show? This guy should be in the main event. He should be.
Well, he's not the champion, so maybe not the main event.
Yeah, but that's my point. He should be challenging for the belt. And see this gimmick of, oh, well, you just can't put him in. Yeah, you can. TNA's got fucking nobody. Who cares about the... Dolph Ziggler's the best they're going to get.
But can we make a case that, if you're not in the main event, then being in the opening match is pretty damn good?
Yeah, but I think the opening match should be reserved for like a tag team match or like a cruiserweight-esque match, which, judging by today's wrestling's everybody, because they're all fucking midgets.
No, I don't think that's a bad spot. Nick Nemeth starting the show. If he was second on the card, then I'd be like, holy shit, what are they doing? Anyway, let's speak about the match that was second. The System, Eddie Edwards and Brian Mears, with Alicia Edwards, defeated ABC, Chris Bay and Ace Austin to win the TNT Tag Team Championship. So we have new champions.
TNT?
TNA.
I was going to say, you said TNT.
TNA, cross the line, buddy. So we've got new tag team champions in 13 minutes. PCO defeated Con by pinfall in a no disqualification match in 8 minutes and 22 seconds. So, I mean, thoughts on that?
I like PCO, I like his entrance and all, but he's 57 at the end of the day.
I seen him take a powerbomb on like concrete cinder blocks the other day there, and his head was maybe like 1 foot away from smashing off the sides and dying.
Jesus, that's no good.
So yeah, Moose, what were you doing? Almost killed him. Sixth match of the night, and a match that lasted 2 minutes and 34 seconds. A match that I've seen a lot of people, well, I say a lot of people, I've seen about the 10 people that watch TNA cry about on Instagram. Spitfire, Danny Luna and Jody Frett defeated MK Ultra to become the new TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Now, MK Ultra just won these belts at the last pay-per-view. They've lost them again. So they've lost these belts twice in the space of, 2 months? Bit of a strange one there. a 2.5 minute match? Is there somebody injured? Is there something going on? Is somebody leaving the company? Has somebody got big dirt on Scott D'Amore? We don't really know, but what we do know is we have new knockout champions.
If there's one company, right, that doesn't need women tag belts, it's this company. Right? They're all fucking jobbers. So why do the mid-carders in a jobber company need... Oh, come on, TNA.
Ah, yeah, I'm just not buying it, but whatever. In a match that I would have not minded watching, Hammerstone defeated Josh Alexander by pinfall in 18 minutes and 19 seconds. His first match as an official...
Is it not Warhammer?
No, it's Hammerstone.
Is it? You
No.
kept calling him Warhammer, though?
I did, aye.
That's fair enough.
So yeah, his first match as a TNA member, official TNA member. He defeats Josh Alexander by pinfall. It is now 1-1. I'm sure we'll get the rubber match sometime down the line. My issue with both of these matches are that there was absolutely no storyline, no rivalry going into it. The first match, we watched it, we thought it was probably the only good thing on the TNA Hard to Kill show. I'm sure this match was decent as well. You know, two big physical men wrestle. You know, two guys that look like they could be champs in real wrestling companies like WWE, for example. Two guys of the physical appearance. Two guys that look like wrestlers. Two guys that look like they could kick our ass. And I know someone says that Eddie Kingston could, but fuck it, Eddie Kingston would have to catch his first, and there's no chance of that because he's a fat fucking bastard. But these two guys I wouldn't mess with, especially Josh Alexander. I think he would catch you. I don't know about Hammerstone. He seems a wee bit slower.
Warhammer.
Josh Alexander, I think he would chase you down like a fucking lion out in the desert, if they're even in the desert. Africa.
They might be. They are, aye. They're out in the plains.
Aye, well, anyway,
Right, what is TNA a fucking musical these days?
Aye, TNA the musical. It's so shite we don't watch it, but we do a sing-along. Let's sing along to the next person's theme song. Well, do you know any of these? Mustafa Ali, Zach Gibson, James Drake, Chris Sabin, Kushida, Alex Shelley, I don't know. Motor City.
Alright, who won?
It's Mustafa Ali and Grizzled Young Vets.
Brilliant.
6-man tag team match, 14 minutes and 11 seconds. There you go, boom. So Mustafa Ali won the belt, didn't defend it on the pay-per-view. Instead, he took place in a 6-man tag team match. I mean, who cares? Are people actually... Are these money? Do you pay for this?
Nah, you must.
Or do you get it free on the network? I don't know.
Either way, though, you're paying for it.
9th match, it was, I think, or is it the 8th match of the show? 8th match of the show, 9th match of, no, 7th match of the show. Penultimate match of this pay-per-view, it was Jordan Grace taking on Tasha Steelz and Shia Brookside, a freeway match for the TNA Knockouts World Championship, and in 12 minutes and 38 seconds, Jordan Grace was victorious. Not a lot to say, really. Predictable. I think we all knew Jordan Grace was going to win. I mean, she looks like a man, and the other two look like women, therefore they were going to lose, because that seems to be... I mean, that seems to be how it is in 2024, when pretty much any man can pretend to be a woman, so I mean, it makes sense that Jordan Grace is going to win this one.
Absolutely. Jordana Grace wins it. It's just like, they have a fetish for butch women.
And I don't, so I mean, women's wrestling is fucking the least appealing for me that it's ever been.
Yeah, but that's the truth, though.
It is the truth.
No, it is.
You look at all the women that get pushed to the moon, your Rhea Ripley's, your Bianca Belairs, I mean, they're all... Probably, the only one that's been pushed, I think, mega without is Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
But she's the exception. Because
even
she
Charlotte Flair, like, yeah, she's skinny, but she looks like a man.
Yeah, she does. Big man hands and all this. Tall, physical, masculine, strong, muscles oozing out of her fucking body. You know, anyway, let's move on. Main event. Moose defeated Eric Young by pinfall in 22 minutes and 5 seconds to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So Moose is still the champion. Moose.
This show wants me to take a noose round my neck.
You know what? Moose is just a poor man's fucking Bobby Lashley. Nah, he's not. I never really... A lot of people said Moose was Bobby Lashley. Look, he reminds me more of like a Titus O'Neil. He's not athletic like Bobby Lashley.
Like
Bobby Lashley's a killer.
See Titus O'Neil, his body was out of proportion. Like, his legs were like toothpicks and his upper body was like a fridge.
Moose kind of...
But he wasn't really built either, it was weird.
Moose reminds me more of a Titus O'Neil than a Bobby Lashley for sure. Guys, and that is the end of this TNA recap. Now, we can't really give it a rating because we didn't watch it, so therefore the fair thing to do would seem to be to give it a 5, but if we do that, then that is the best rating that any wrestling show will have got from us for a long, long fucking ass time. So I'm not going to give it a 5, I'm just going to give it a no contest.
No contest sounds fair enough to me. And a couple of weeks ago, I was the only guy outside reviewing TNA. And today, we're the only 2 guys outside reviewing TNA. So, how things change.
Do the dogs count?
There's 4 of us out here reviewing. If you hear sticks getting broke, that is a dog.
There's 10 legs out here reviewing TNA, buddy.
TNA.